Good afternoon. My name is Ken Brenner. This is for my SUNY Upstate Interview Teach Me Something mock lesson. I have chosen to talk about Learning Management System, accessorize your course with Web 2.0 tools. Thinking summer? Thinking accessories. I should take a moment to define the term Web 2.0. Does not imply that there is a different version of the World Wide Web out there. Rather, it's the approach of software developers to make it more collaborative to their users. Generally, Web 2.0 tools are web-based, no download required, and my favorite should be like fireworks across the screen. Free, free, free. That is what I'm going to focus on today. I should mention that all of my content materials are available on my Weebly.com website. Incidentally, if you are fortunate to be a Blackboard 9.0 user, the blog feature is integrated, and my favorite part, edits can be done in real time. No waiting for the screen to refresh. On this slide, you will see our learning objective. And to meet that objective, we're going to become familiar with a selection of Web 2.0 tools, choose a category to focus on, and we're going to add that web tool to your course. Speaking of web tools, one thing I sometimes use for staff development is today's Meet. It is free. It's a place where you can host backdoor conversation. I find it handy for when audience members feel like they don't have in the moment to ask a question or are afraid to ask. And from the instructor's perspective, it sort of keeps me in tune with my audience needs. I think about those in this room right now. How many of you have a PDA device of some kind with internet connection? Then you would be able to join us in the Today's Meet chat session. Usually I project it on a big screen, but not knowing our internet connection, I think we'll skip it for today. The first tool or first category that I'd like to focus on is file conversion tools. This one's called onlineconvert.com. It's really the only one you need to know. Whether you're doing documents, images, video, sound, you simply click on the end product that you want. Say you want to convert for smartboard use to a WAV file. That is what you'll select. And without even logging on or having any technical skills, it will take you step by step. You can upload your file and voila! You end as a WAV format type. Couldn't be easier. It's really the only one, for now, that is free, worth mentioning. Our next category is storage capacity. This is twofold from the perspective of the institution for server space and what students are affected. So I can sense sometimes there's frustrations with the limit that students have for their file size to upload into the course management system. The first tool is PDFMyURL. If you want to preserve the look and feel of a web page, you can go ahead and turn that into a PDF. It will become a lot smaller file. PDF is a universal language. PDF Reader is a free download, and you're no longer dependent on the individual software that your students might have. Completely compatible. The next one is WeTransfer.com. This is probably, it could be used from the instructor or student perspective. If you think of a student who, again, has a large file because they just did a big presentation, and they are frustrated because they are over the size limit to submit, this takes care of it for you. Without any technical skills, not worrying about the how-to of WinZip and compressing, this does it for you and chooses the appropriate file format. Not all Blackboard users. Well, our next category is video chat, and what I was going to say about that is that in the school districts that I'm coming from, not everybody's fortunate to have the Blackboard Collaborate package. And that's an online collaboration software suite. It's really nice if you have it, but if you don't, again, we fall into what can I do in the free category. The first one is Join Me. And this one's really neat. You just pick a time when everybody should log in, and instantly you're video chatting with your whole class or target audience. This is great if you can only offer limited office hours and you need that flexibility. Or maybe it could be student with student who's organizing. The next one is Zorap. This is great if you want to use your desktop and you want to use different multimedia files. And you can do all that again right on your computer screen, and your audience can follow you in real time, or you can pre-record. This time I want to thank you for your time and attention. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to select a web tool, and then we are going to go ahead and attach it to our course management system. In summary, the design of this was really just a instructional module, an individual one. Perhaps some other instructional topics could be along the lines of what you see on the slide right in front of you. In addition, Blackboard is boasting over 50 video tutorials. And as always, I think of the best resource being what your audience needs are, whether individual, small group, coming up in troubleshooting, rollouts of new versions. Generally, I find that you get a small amount of people. I prefer working small group to get them on board, and then you can go ahead and the word spreads, and you can become more of a larger class environment and following. So when I have these highlighted, I would say that these topics are just ideas, and as always, it's flexible in nature based on the need of the user. This slide lists all the resources I have used here today. Again, for ease, I invite you that you may log into my Weebly.com website. Again, that's http:// kbrenner.weebly.com.